Oh yeah, we're back. Let's get chat open. Right, so we're going to defend this place from raiding parties. Elder, his nose missing, bastard face. He's actually not bad, this guy. When he hits level 6 now, I can give him underdog. Do I not have another war brand? No. God, I forgot how bad the state of the armor is. It's day 83 and we have one set of heavy armor and it's only reinforced mail. Not good. Not at all good. Flail Master. Robler Forts is a straight replacement. Borscht. It's probably our best fighter. JP Sauce. Anders. God, I need to replace Anders. I've only got the one archer. Wow. This campaign is not going well. Evening Spitz. We shall continue till the bitter end, though. Oh, I really hope we don't end up fighting during the day here, because if there's going to be enemies with bows and arrows, we're going to struggle, because we can't really outshoot anything. Let's help you get the cart back on the road. Oh, for God's sakes. It gave us some medical supplies and bread, but now JP Sauce's hand got smashed doing that. Damn it. It's not one thing, it's another. Oh my God, look at the state of this. Oh God. So bad. The brigands are in sight. Prepare for battle. Where are they? Brigands, 15 of them. Okay, some of them are thugs, so that helps. I mean, that is a lot of brigands. These guys with spears. I'm kind of thinking if you got below 60 accuracy, you're going to have to use a spear. Evening. The music gets so loud all of a sudden. Right, let's go defend the town. This is going to be super, super tough. It's only a few marksmen, so one or two, some and some. Okay, this shouldn't be that bad. He says. Well, I know I said I was going to play Darkest Dungeon tonight, but I enjoyed yesterday's stream so much. I thought, why not? Let's do some more. Now here's the issue. We lost our only archers, so in a situation like this, we have to run towards them. And they're going to have the advantage. How do I get this campaign back on track? As much as we've been talking about not going overboard in terms of hiring and firing, I think we kind of, maybe we've overcorrected. And like, I've got a couple of guys with pierced lungs, I've got to get rid of them immediately. I've got 2 basic crossbows that I'm up against, and that one regular marksman isn't so bad. I think we'll spend one turn moving 2 squares forward with shields up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll charge them on the following turn. That sucks, because then they get like a full turn of attacking us. A couple of guys not wearing much in the way of helmets, so that's encouraging. Oh, this is so bad. And now the raiders are going to start throwing toothpicks. That actually helps, though. Oh! Because with the toothpicks out, that's some of his action points spent on changing weapons. Like this guy. He's probably going to attack twice. I just really hope this raider doesn't put a spear wall down. Change to throwing weapons. Come on. Oh. God damn it. I'm actually not going to attack with C. I'm going to move him up here to the high ground. And then he can sort of hold up there and start attacking. This is bad. I need more of these raiders to take out javelins and throwing weapons. Good, good dodging, boys. God, hard luck's gonna run out any second. These are gonna start hitting. Yep. I think we try to get around the flanks and just murder the thugs as quick as we can, and then hope that in killing the thugs we just break their morale. Okay, that 8% chance to hit. Arm with a shield, shield wall, distance of 4, 54%. Oh, good shot, C. Okay, it's almost time to run forward. Oh god, this is. I could spend another turn just taking 2 steps and shielding again. Normally I would run at this point. But like the problem with that is if I move Elder in, he's out of moves. This guy gets to use split shield and get to attack him before the rest of us do the next turn. Even there doesn't help because he can just move forward. This is using up so much fatigue. This is such a bad situation we're in. At least this guy's exhausting himself, putting down a spear wall. So there is that. And I mean, their ranged weapons have been pretty ineffective so far. We've eaten 1 crossbow shot. And the throwing weapons, like, now this is a threat because we're so close. The accuracy is going to start getting higher. And that guy with the pick is going to attack here. And oh god, look at how much damage it does to armor. I mean, once we hit their front lines, we'll do nice damage. It's just a case of getting there. Excellent, now they come forward. Yeah, oh, thank goodness. Oh, a headshot there would have been wonderful. I feel like I need to leverage the power of my backline a bit more. I've got 4 pikes in the backline. My frontline guys, especially because they don't have great armor, they should be focusing on keeping their shields up a lot of the time. I'm even thinking about having my replacements become shield experts. You know, because my replacements are never really going to get to the point where I'm going to give them 2-handed weapons and expect them to go to town. See, I want to move Vulderic here so he can stab at this guy, but then he's straight up exposed to these crossbows, so that's not really an option. Oh, that was stupid. I should have moved out and attacked that guy. Idiot, Stubby. Good hitting, Robert. Oh, can you fuck off, mate? Yes! Slay them! Double kill for Elder! Kill him! Fuck it, everyone's exhausted. Big triple kill, Horst. Okay, a single kill and 2 misses. Not what I was after, but... Jacob, wait where you are. Mr. Spearwall Man is going to be too exhausted on the next turn, and moving in is no good because then I'm triple surrounded with Jacob. Okay, Ghost is throwing weapons. Interesting. Oh, a headshot there would have been wonderful. Oh! Right, acts in 8 turns, acts in 4 turns. I think I can kill this guy. There you go. I mean, if I look at my team, probably like these pikes are the most damaging weapons I have on the field. Okay. Maybe I'll take a look at my brothers. Okay, I've got a bunch of replacements and I've got fewer guys who are not replacements. maybe the play is the guys who aren't replacements, who eventually I want them to be, you know, these big beefy guys who have two-handed weapons. We just keep them on the back lines for the moment and let them use the pikes, particularly because they're going to have the higher attack values. And then my replacements who have the lower attack values, maybe the play for them is you take shield experts, you just expect them to just tank, and maybe even go so far as to take taunt. Something to think about. I've never done that tactic before, but clearly the tactics I'm using aren't working, so could be good. Oh, that looks so painful. 45%, 60%. Oh, that's not who I wanted to attack. I wanted to attack that guy. But you're right, the tanking has worked nicely, and we don't even have such good armor. I mean, I clearly don't have the money to get myself to the heavier armor, but potentially I can go back to some of my older tactics where I would very, very urgently get heater shields on my front line. Ooh. God, Horst getting fucked up. Well, he'll get his chance for revenge in a sec. What up, Stardog? Yeah, I wanted to take... I didn't intend to do Battle Brothers tonight because I did 4 hours of it yesterday, but like I said, I enjoyed the stream so much, and I was like, well, why the hell not? I mean, I don't have the issue that I used to have with my old model of uploading to YouTube, where I didn't want to do more than 7 hours of gameplay a week because I would release one 45-minute to 1 hour long episode every day. Now that I'm just streaming it on YouTube and letting YouTube upload it, you know, it's like fine, I can play as long as I want. I'm also noticing that the overwhelming majority of people watch it live, and the numbers of people who are watching it in a VOD afterwards is pretty small. Get him, C. Oh, good shot. Almost killed him. I've also been this afternoon playing on my offline campaign, also on expert mode, and it's going so much better. I'm like on day 45 and I've got 15 men in my campaign, in my group, and I've got 2 sets of heavy armor, and things are just going so much better. And some of the differences that I've done in the offline campaign is my replacements, I've given them backstab. So I was just thinking, like, if you look at someone who's a replacement, like, let's take a look, see here at Wildrick's Banner Boy. Let's find a replacement here, Mizuma. So fast adaptation helps him hit. Gifted is something that helps him hit as well. And then I was looking around here, I'm like, what else can I do to maximize the 2-hit chance, because my replacements have such low accuracy, and Backstabber is really good. This is totally random, and I'm beginning to think maybe if this campaign doesn't work out, I might actually just fish for a few better maps, because for those of you who've been watching a lot, you'll notice that this map we're on now is absolutely awful. It's a horrible seed. Yeah. But that's all just part of the story, you know, and part of my commitment to playing Honestman. I'll just deal with the consequences. The downside means that it's not been an easy campaign at all. But thanks, Spitz. It's nice to see someone agrees that this map is just, oh, it's absolutely awful. Well fought, men. 1400 good coins. That's tempting. I'm gonna take that medical stuff. How are we for bandages? Quick bandage check. We've all got bandages. Yeah, I need one more set of bandages. I've also got to buy a dog. Need a dog. At least one. So one thing I saw from reading the wiki is that when you take Backstabber, for every person surrounding the target, you get +10 to hit. And even dogs add to that as well. So if on the front line you start dropping dogs, then the people on the back line who have Backstabber, or on the front line that have Backstabber, get more accuracy from the dogs being there. Yeah, Backstabber is a good perk. I've got to start using it more. I'm looking at this group of people here and I'm like, I've got one archer. That can't continue. That's so bad. So as a sword rider, I need to get you back on the front line, but look at this fatigue. He's never going to be a frontline guy with this fatigue. I'm thinking I'll just pivot his leveling order. I've already given him sword mastery is what sucks. I think he could be a decent pikeman until we find someone else. The fact is, giving him a weapon and a shield, he'll never be able to do anything. Like, look at that, 45 fatigue. But that costs 8 fatigue to slash and 19 to riposte. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Evening, look awake. I don't know. I'm going to give him Backstabber and just switch his role to be a pikeman. It's a pity that he's already taken sword mastery, but the fact is, I mean, with the partly collapsed lung, he's really just there until we get rid until I can replace him. God, that's terrible. Tragic story. Let's go see if we can't get some decent farm hands in hand. Like a lumberjack is tempting, but 400 gold is too much, and 14 per day is too much. I tend to not like these. From my experience, they have pretty similar stats to something like a butcher, but a butcher is, you know, half the cost, half initial cost, and nowhere near as expensive for upkeep as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't need that. Don't need that. Need one helmet. That armor is so shite. So we're going to go for a dual-pronged approach. We're going to keep being optimistic and keep trying to do super difficult and challenging missions because they're the only ones that pay well, and we're obviously suffering for money. Here's my proposal. Let's get some new bodies in to replace these guys who are so injured. Like, a caravan hand is really tempting, but an apprentice isn't bad either. He'll at least learn quickly, and that's important because he's coming in late. Insecure is awful. Faint-hearted is awful. His stars are no good. He's fired. Sorry, Penadon, I don't know why my uptime command doesn't work. I'm going to keep trying to figure it out. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, I've got to cut this the situation where I've got these guys in my team who are just no good. I mean, Loyal is good, Cocky is okay, but the defense I don't like. I could make Gerolf a sergeant, because one thing that's clear is that I definitely want 2 guys that can use rally the troops. You need one. Because, I mean, historically I've run a setup like this, so I've had 1 sergeant, but then when I fight against undead that have ghosts, you always get the ghosts splitting up into 2 areas like this, and then you can never keep both sides of your formation in positive morale, and I don't even have any sergeant right now. So 47 starting resolve, it's okay. Alright. Let's I've been streaming for 19 minutes. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try one thing. I'm gonna change one of my commands. I'm just trying to work out what keeps going wrong with the uptime command. It keeps saying it either says unknown variable or it says doesn't recognize Twitch channel. Try again. Death the Great, I can put you on the list. The list is nice and short again. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the list. So Death the Great, have you had a name in this campaign already though? With in season 9 of The Crows? You want me to buy a bigger? Well, alright. Yeah, and as I said, I wasn't going to play Battle Brothers, but I really want to. I'm going to do something with Gerolf that I've never done before. I'm going to have him be a frontline guy who's also a sergeant. I mean, he's got melee defense, so it's going to be hard to hit. And he's got decent resolve. So who on the front line here has that pierced lung? No, you two both have pierced lungs. Yeah, you two have got to go. That is no good. How much? God, it's so expensive to get rid of him. Like, I'm just going to have to take that morale hit. I can't afford to spend that amount of money to give them a good retirement. Sorry, lads. Oh, Anders, you've served us well, and 74 melee skill is nice. So, like, I'm tempted to keep Anders in and fighting because he's got such accuracy, but the thing is, in the long term, with his pierced lung, he's got no real long-term viability. Cool, Death the Great. So, what name would you like? Just Death. Alright, Rayleigh. I'm just putting these two off to one side, just to remind me that I have to get rid of them as soon as I can. Anders costs us 16 a day, which is not that much. And 19 a day for Mizuma, and look, both of them have no fatigue whatsoever. I have to get rid of them. Just Death, okay. Well, anyway, next in line is Yusuf, then we've got Oakley, then Albinoku, then Strax, then Griff. So here's our new guy, Gerolf. Not yet, not yet. Yusuf, you're going to be our sergeant. Well, Fredo, I have to, like, I mean, because today was a work from home day for me, so I can keep my phone on and do a little bit of, you know, offline play. Okay, next in line we've got Oakley. You're in, Yusuf. You're in. You're going to be our sergeant. So until you get some levels, you're going to stay at the back here and use a pike. Okay, Wildrich is a banner boy. Okay, in that case then... Okay, so this is our sergeant. Jen. God, this guy's going to be a superstar. I really hope I can keep him alive. I am looking forward to playing against the Lindwurm, to seeing what it's like, but this current group of recruits that we have, we are in no shape. We aren't even surviving the campaign map. If I had to fight a Lindwurm now, we'd get absolutely slaughtered. And I say that confidently, never having even fought the Lindwurm. Guard a caravan, 660, how much? It's going northwest, so we can actually do this. Because as long as we don't go south. I hate to do this. I'm sorry, Anders, but you gotta go. Oh, and that's pissed everybody off. I'm sorry, Anders. Thank you for your service. But we're running a business here. You're costing us too much. You've got a career-ending injury. It's really bad. So I imagine what happens is when you hurt the Lindwurm, it does like a armor damage and an AoE. Ooh. Thank goodness for the first Hornburg company. Any trade goods I can buy here? No. Okay, so you got a shield wall if the backline hits him. Okay, that makes sense. And I'm guessing the Lindwurm has huge armor as well, so bows aren't going to do much unless it's a war bow. So crossbows will be the way to go. Oh, fuck. Well, It's only 2 marksmen, some raiders, some thugs. That's actually not that bad. The other big learning from today's awful... Oh, of course they start with height advantage. Of course they do. Oh, God. This couldn't be any worse of a starting position. Oh, God. Ugh. And then we finally get to fight a bandit leader, and he doesn't even have any good armor for us. Oh, this game just keeps kicking us in the nuts. Hit C. Thank you, Dorium. I'm glad you believe. Bastard face, doing work. Well done, mate. No, this is literally going to be an uphill battle. Literally. This is so bad. I think Horst is going to go on a big flanking expedition. Oh geez, like I must be coming up on 800 now. Which if I think of how bad I am at the game, it's kind of impressive how bad I am. I've played so many hours and I'm still so bad. Hunting bow, ouch. Ooh. I gotta change what I'm sitting on. Death, I take it that there is no shame whatsoever getting annihilated by the Lindwurm. What with it being late game content and all. See, what is your range defense like? 13, and you've got anticipation. I was wondering if you know what, it's probably better just moving forward to get that bit of defense there. This little fucker with the dagger is actually pretty damn dangerous. There's 24%, 29%. Well, yeah, JP Sauce does have a cracked hand, so... Evening, Sweeble. Oh! Also, this guy's cleaver is so freaking scary. Now, I was thinking about how I'd actually like to try making someone a cleaver master, but it always feels like I never get the right guy for it. I mean, for a cleaver, it doesn't give you any plus accuracy, so you need someone who's got nice accuracy. And if I get someone with good accuracy, I want them to eventually become a two-handed weapon user. I do think that the Ancient Dead have a two-handed cleaver. And I do like the bleeding damage that the cleaver gives you, but... Oh, God. These caravan hands are getting slaughtered, not surprisingly. Oh. God. Great hit. I mean, someone here is going to die because these two weapons here are super scary. Because I can't even shoot at their archers at all. Fucking terrifying. shot, Ildrich. Yeah, that cleaver's gonna hurt. So like I wanted to keep a shield wall going here, but I know the fact that look, Hellsten is so hurt. Hellsten, I never actually renamed him, but anyway, he's so hurt that these guys are just going to focus on him. So Elder doesn't need to keep his shield up. He won't be the target. Hellsten will be the target. Not that he can hit anyone anyway. Fuck's sakes. Stunning bastard face. But yeah, that military cleaver is fucking terrifying. And we're not gonna try to stab this guy to death. And what sucks here is I can't even have Horst go to his war brand because I mean he's only got 56 fucking armor left. If anything, he's got a tank and wait for some reinforcements to help him. He's getting his ass kicked. Yeah, you're right, it does. Yeah, agreed. I mean, occasionally I'll get viewers tell me to take Cleaver Mastery, and not that I think that Cleaver Mastery is bad, I just think that the other weapons are better. Can you miss a shot maybe at some point ever in your life? God damn it. I've also not really gotten my hands on any two-handed axes. I mean, we're 83 days in and I don't have a single two-handed axe. Gotta hope for some lucky hits. I fucking hate marksmen. Thank God they're shooting at the donkeys. Oh, so close. If that was a body shot, I might have killed him. Hellsten, you are so fucked. The other issue I have with a Cleaver Mastery is like, okay, it gives you bleeding damage. Well, great. The thing is, every turn, like, I mean, you need multiple turns for the bleeding damage to actually take effect. And for all those turns, the target is still doing damage. You want maximum damage as quick as you can. This is why, like, you can't beat a nice big two-handed warhammer or a two-handed axe or a two-handed sword. Just need shit to die. Hopefully I can break some morale. Rip. Evening, Mazuma. Not OP, they're bloody great though. I wouldn't say they're OP. I mean, if they had extra 2 hit shots, they would be OP. All of my fighters, all of my soldiers are so bad. Fuck off, riposte. A duelist cleaver master, but like for me, isn't the point of duelist is that you can go into riposte? You can't riposte with a cleaver, so I suppose you're just giving him a lot of dodge and making him very hard to hit. But is that cleaver master, would he really be doing more damage than like a two-handed axe user? Yeah, chopping off heads is super satisfying, I'll give you that much. JP Saucer's shattered hand has made him useless this fight. Jesus, this particular Brigand Raider, I don't think he missed a single shot. Like in 6 turns, he's just hit whoever the fuck that was twice every single turn. Unbelievable. At this point, I'm feeling like a fresh start would be good for us. Because fuck me. Ugh. Yes, flee, you bastard. Well, if he's heavy, then is he really a duelist? Doesn't matter, I suppose. As long as he does what you want him to do. Divide up the plunder, we're getting slaughtered, dude. I think we've lost 3 of our brothers. I mean, it's going to be 4 quite soon, because that guy seems to be a raid boss. We just can't hit him. And he doesn't seem to miss, ever. No, I don't like taunt. I'll try it on my offline campaign, but I really don't like taunt. It doesn't do damage. I mean, fine, it helps keep someone else alive, but, you know, it costs fatigue, it costs action points, it doesn't do damage. You're still taking that damage, you're just controlling who takes the damage. I feel like what we're struggling with now is I'm trying to get fresh recruits in who aren't as horrible as our guys have been. But now it's day 83, so all of the stacking bonuses that these raiders get are just becoming so much for us now. Jesus, look at this, they just don't even miss. Unreal. At least the bandit leader is fleeing, so there is that. That enemy can't be on the defense. Yeah, I suppose so. Look, I'm not convinced it's a good skill. Like I said, I'll give it a try. You can keep trying to convince me. You're not going to convince me. I have to try it for myself, and I'll do that in my offline campaign. I mean, maybe if you get someone who's a defensive wizard with like a lot of melee defense, then it'll work. But like on a normal brother, I want that brother doing damage. They're just totally ignoring us and going straight for the asses and the caravan hands. Also, this whole campaign, doing caravan escort missions has just been it's just been death for us. One of many problems, death. Get him, bastard face. Oh. Dead, and our lads are fleeing. I think we'll start a new name list. I mean, it's not over yet, but it kind of seems over. Like I don't see how we recover from this. Please, damn it. Start over. Hope for a better map seed. One more stab and Jacob's gonna go down. Brave lad. Brave lad. Just get up in their faces. Actually, Yusuf, have you got a shield? Who cares? Just get lucky like that. No, I'll go random again. I'm not gonna go for I'm not gonna especially take an easy seed just because I'm bad. I'll keep randomly rolling the seed and hopefully I get lucky. No, I don't want a good map seed with up you start. No thanks. Shall trust in the RNG, even though RNG seems to have forsaken me. Eventually he shall grace me again. Thank you, Stardog. This kind of reminds me of like when I used to play cricket, club cricket in South Africa. I was generally pretty horrible. I was a horrible player, but I always worked the hardest. And I always tried to learn something from every game. So I tried to think of the same principle here in Battle Brothers as well. Just learn something from every defeat, you know? So Alder is actually, we can keep him because he just lost an ear. We lost Horst, Helston, and Bastard Face. But as you guys might know, it is my style, it's absolutely my style to just keep playing until the absolute bitter end. I'm not just going to say, oh, it looks bad, let's call it. Let's go right till the end. Look at these injuries. Dakios, that's odd. So did you use an emote there? Okay, that's odd. So clearly emotes don't actually show. Did that emote show properly in Twitch? Because I'm looking at it through the Restream.io app and it just gives an address. It doesn't actually show the emote. Anyway, Malice +3 hit points, fatigue. I think. At level 4, you need more fatigue. Maybe backstabber. Oh, there you go. So then it actually shows the emote. That's odd. Well, the last one you tried to use. Okay, well there you go. So for some reason, like a little bit earlier, I think it was the laughing. Is it Total Biscuit? The laughing TB emote. Weird. I'm also starting to rethink my proclivity for taking Brawny at level 4. Like, I know I want Brawny eventually, but he doesn't actually have armor that is heavy enough to actually warrant taking Brawny. So maybe we just start taking Backstabber at this level. And at the next level we can go back for Brawny, and then we take Underdog, Battle Forged. He does need quick hands though. That's 6 extra fatigue. I think that's probably worth it. Jacob, become a flail master. +1. Fucking game. You're killing me, game. You are killing me. Robler Fort replacements. Backstabber. So with 63 accuracy, I don't think I actually want him using a flail. Oh god, look at that. That severe concussion. It just doesn't get any worse. I don't blame him. Look at the state of him. Poor guy. Right, Yusuf, thank you for your hard work. It's time for you to get on the front lines. Oh. Jen, the Axe Raider. I think we are taking Brawny at level 4. That's a nice level up. Your fatigue's actually okay. Let's just get your resolve up. Your resolve is very nearly where it needs to be. Arieska Monk. We'll get there. This is just going to make the eventual eventual success of our playthrough, all the sweeter. I still think holdout is a good skill to take on my frontline guys. I mean, it still shows them as being wounded, but the actual debuffs don't take effect till the end of the battle, which I still maintain is very good. Sweet, that helps. The long axe helps. Jesus, we are getting absolutely fucking wrecked in these fights. And that was super disappointing. I mean, we finally run into a group that has a bandit leader, and he doesn't even have any good armor on him. Just can't catch a break. Okay, so who's got the fatigue to be able to wear this flat top? Oh, and we lost the only decent set of armor we had. Fear not, men. Keep fighting. That's nice. We can get a good bit of money for that military cleaver. I'm actually tempted to hang on to the cleaver and maybe give it to someone like Mazuma, but he's already a sword expert, so... Has everyone got proper daggers up front? I should make sure there aren't any butter knives like that up front. Another butter knife. Watch us get attacked by like a gigantic group now. How fucking far are we going? Adlerberg. My god. And we have to go the long way around, so we're almost... Okay, never mind. Oh my... Thank god those didn't attack. That would have been the end of the campaign. Yeah, Hans is amazing at this game. He's so good at it. That was last playthrough. Thanks for reminding me. Ugh. That reminds me, I was thinking about emotes, because I think I've got 2 slots for emotes and I want to get them sorted this weekend. That would be a good emote. Also, look at that horrible mission, and we got 300 flippin' gold for it. A 3 skull, why not? Dawn breaks over Adlerberg. Well, we got a second war brand, so there is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spears. Okay, so what is the shield situation? Okay, I clearly don't need all of this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7. We'll leave 2 in reserve. Oh yeah, give me all your tools. I think that's a spare bow that I don't need. I only need 2 of those bows because I need 2 more archers. I'll hang on to that. Do I still need the crossbow? That's good. I should see what this is. Best case scenario, this is a go deliver the guy. Greenskins, 3 skull. No way. Well, we can hire Bertram. And we can hire no one else here. Have a drink, lads. Come on, cheer up. I remember that. I think there was a set of lamellar armor that I ended up not taking. Look at that. Raiders Harbinger. Amazing. Let's just camp at least. I think the lads have earned a day off. That's for sure. Here's what I'm thinking. We go get 2 more guys in. And we go fight another mercenary company. If that goes badly and we can't find a decent mercenary company, then we can call this campaign. Look at Elder. He's missing an ear. He's missing a nose. Okay, I need to find a temple. The lads are hurting. I believe Mazuma is still alive, yeah. Thank goodness. At least a morale improvement from giving them a wide variety of food. And then I wanted to clear out this abandoned burial site. I thought, hey, zombies, that'll be easy. 10 Geists. When this game kicks you in the dick, it really kicks you in the dick. I love it, though. You say that, Rayleigh, but for how much longer is he going to have 2 eyes? This concussion is just too horrible. Pierced hand. It's horrible. That's horrible. These minus fatigue injuries we can kind of live with. A gambler, I don't want to hire. Gamblers are terrible. Grave diggers are actually pretty good. They get resolve. I didn't want to buy the gambler. Okay, well, it's actually worked out nicely because I needed a sergeant or a banner boy, and he's going to be an amazing sergeant. His fatigue isn't that great. Where's Yusuf? So I've marked him to be a sergeant. But I think that Svein is actually going to be a better sergeant. So Yusuf, I can just make you a straight replacement. You no longer have to be a sergeant, which is better for you. Sorry, I keep on muting myself when I change names. Whoopsie. Let's just camp until these treated wounds are gone. And then we'll take on whatever mission this gives us. Never give up. No surrender. The crows are not done yet. Almost healed. Almost healed. Let's try to look on the bright side. We've got some decent ranged weapons waiting for us once I'm finally in a position to actually get some replacement archers in. Nice. All wounds are healed. All gear is repaired. What you got for us? 2 skulls, greenskins. Won't come cheap. We need to be paid more. I accept. So, a 2 skull greenskin mission. For the last couple of hours, I've been like, this is just certain death. But we've tried the approach of being more conservative. And all it's done is allowed 2 months to go by without us making any progress. So, and this is something else that I've seen in my offline campaign earlier today. I started doing 2 skulls and 3 skulls very early on, and like I recall doing, like on day 17 I did a 3 skull bandit mission in which 4 of my guys got killed, but it got me 4 sets of armor, some awesome weapons, and like 2,000 gold. So ambushes and wolf riders. Okay, it doesn't get much worse than that in terms of what we have to fight. Okay, everybody just use spears, because otherwise you just can't hit these little things. Unless you're a sword expert, I want you guys using spears. This is not going to be fun. I think if anything's going to be campaign ending for us, it'll be fighting an entire group of fucking wolf riders. Ooh. Well, bear in mind, Doveghoul's Chosen was on veteran difficulty. I think back on veteran difficulty so fondly. I'm like, oh, seems so easy. Expert is just so much more of a slog. Okay, so there's a bunch of ambushes, so we're going to need these kite shields up front, which means the fatigue on the back lines is going to be terrible. I have to account for the fact that my entire backline might get swarmed. So Albinoku, you're a very brave lad. Brave lad. I would put your chances at surviving this battle at about 1 in 1,000. I thought maybe I could buy you some decent armor, but dude, your chances are not good. So here's a question. Is fighting these raiders in the forest here going to be easier or more difficult? I think it'll be more difficult. Our best chance is to fight them on flat ground at night. Let's get their attention and just give them the runaround until it gets dark. Hang on, we'll take them to the road. If we get lucky, maybe we can find a military patrol that can help us fight them. Maybe the brave men of Hellistead can help us fight these monsters. Help! Hellistead militia? Maybe? No? Oh god. Anyone? This is what— oh god, brigands. Desperate times. Okay, it's getting light. I have to fight them before it gets dark, before it gets light. If we fight them during the day with those little goblin ambushes. Oh. We are so boned. Oh god. Anyway. We go down fighting. Oh, Oakley! Level 1 Oakley, welcome. Welcome to the crows. This always super pisses me off about these things. You kill the goblin and then the wolf actually gets extra free hits. We're landing our hits so far. It kind of feels like it's not worth putting your shield up because they can just fancy feet away and then choose not to attack you, but what are they doing? archers aren't shooting for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm just glad that they're not. Oh, Jesus, I hate these things. It was a factually accurate statement. We were hitting our shots so far, so... Just trying to kill one at a time wherever possible. Jen, just try to stay alive. I don't like breaking formation, but if it lets us get extra hits in, then I'll do so. JP Sauce, just stay alive, man. Oh, great. Jacob's artery is cut. And they actually have pretty decent armor, these fucking things. The one you said yesterday, oh, there should be cavalry in the game. There is cavalry. It's these wolf riders. It makes me so happy when they spend turns going around you rather than actually smashing into you and killing you. If I'd been smarter, I should have given swords to everybody up front, knowing that these wolf riders would be on us, and I would never have had a chance to get the spear wall down. Oh, I can't even attack anyone because of the lowered vision. Perfect. Good hit, see? Awesome, he's fleeing. Yes, boys. I hate, yeah, goblins are one of my least favorite enemies to fight. Any of the enemy ranged units are just a nightmare to fight. Now it's like, okay, fine, I finally get into melee contact with this ambusher, but it's just gonna dagger me to death. And there's another fucking wolf rider over there. Oh, whoopsie. Go! Damn it, Oakley. The only enemies I don't hate are the zombies. As long as you aren't fighting zombies with ghosts, they're not so bad. Rip. And here comes all the morale breaks. Oh, Oakley. Yeah, I agree, Augustin. I think you're absolutely right. I should be more aggressive early on, and I should be taking more 2 and 3 skull missions to get more money flowing in. I couldn't agree more. Don't name any person. But I mean, getting you guys murdered is what I live for in this game. But I think you're absolutely right. One of the keys and the keys to success and the mistakes I've been making is you've got to take on those 3 skull missions whenever you think you can, because you need the money from them. In this campaign, we've just died a slow death. You know, we've not been able to get enough money in, and it's just put such a dampener on everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, being broke in this game is completely normal, but our income was so low, and probably the real low point for us was there was like an entire month where we finally got to a point where we could do patrols. But normally patrols are really good for money, but we couldn't find anything that we could actually kill. I don't know, Albinoku, but chances are pretty good that you have died already. Everyone's dying. Yes, well stabbed, Malice. Rip, our only archer dead. Rip. Yeah. I think one thing that also really went against us in this campaign was a few of our lads getting those pierced lungs, and then I still kept them around. I should have got rid of them instantly and gotten fresh bodies in. God damn it. Die! There's 5 of us left. There you are, Albinoku. Brave man. Brave, brave lad. Indeed, Alex. I mean, the thing is, we can and probably will still win this individual battle, but now we are so far behind the economy in the overall campaign. I think they're all fleeing. Good lord. Look at that. Missing finger? Fine. Missing ear? Fine. Jacob? Broken elbow? Retired. Our only archer? Dead. A proper raider? Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Let's see. A man emerges from the heap. Very well. We'll take you to Hellistead. I would play some epic music. I mean, remember one of the campaigns previously, we played Amazing Grace, but as soon as I play any music that's not the game music, YouTube just gives you a copyright strike. Wow, talk about a baptism of fire for Albinoku. Good job surviving that, my man. Brutal. Absolutely fucking brutal. Sergeant Oakley. Resolve. His resolve is going to be pretty good. I don't see him ever being a frontline guy. Let's make him a backline archer type guy. Because even though we have no stars, I mean, look at this. It's insane how much easier it is to level up range skill than it is to level up melee skill. Gildrich, the banner boy. +3 melee skill, good. That's nice, but his hit points are too low, and you don't turn out. You don't turn down a +5. What can I sell here? I actually want to keep those goblin skewers. The fact that they weigh so little is great, but the prices here are terrible. Let's return to where we got the mission from. Look, we've earned 1390, so that's something. Can't you put an overlay that says on the YouTube video that says not game music and cut the sound? But then there wouldn't be any music. What? No. How would that work? I mean, they would still demonetize me. And even though I don't make any money to be demonetized, I resent the fact that they do that on principle. So I don't want to go through all that. I've actually never had anyone desert me. Maybe. I want to give Expert one more crack at Expert. And I mean, like, if I could show you how well my offline campaign is going. Expert is definitely doable, but you need a bit of luck to start. Okay, Sigurd the Odd, welcome. Reinhold, Militiaman, you're a bit expensive. Havard, I need to get up to 12 guys. What do we have here? A sure-footed, short-sighted replacement. Who's next? Strax. More bodies. Havard. Okay, that's nice. Dexterous is nice. Pessimist is terrible, though. Okay, he can be a sword raider. After Strax, we've got Griff. Welcome, Griff. I'm sure you won't die horribly. Sergeant Oakley. I was going to say, we've actually, look at this. We've got pikes for these guys to start with, so... Maybe I'm just too stubborn and too stupid to give up, but I am going to keep trying here. Okay, Strax, your job is to break shields. That is your one and only job. So these guys can go to work. Griff, take a pike. And then go stab if you need to. Yeah, that's very nice melee defense. I could make him he's a replacement, and this guy I'll 100% give taunt. I worry about his lack of fatigue though, but we'll make him very hard to hit, and he can be like a, I don't know, a sword or a spear specialist, just to offset his crap melee skill. With 2 stars in range and starting at 40, he could have been a decent archer, but I feel like 3 stars in melee, I need to make use of that. Let's take a look at the accuracy here. With 63, you can use a sword. Oh man, Jacob, rip. God, it's so expensive to fire someone. It's crazy. Oh, retire them, I mean. Not giving up. Until the last man falls, I'm not giving up. If there's one thing I could be known for, it's being too stupid to know when to quit. Okay, we need more money. We need to buy a few days so that we can get some healing done. I don't think I need all these flails. I think 4 flails is probably the max that I need. Okay, 3 flails then, fine. We'll leave ourselves with 2 more round shields. Don't need that or that. One of these cities around here had a herb gatherer. Yes, Finsterwalder. While relaxing, let's play some cards. Okay, yes, no, enough. Stobby the Stubborn. I'll take that. If you can't be smart, you better be tough. Yeah, I think you're right, Crush. Fire him, buy the boy some ale. We've got to make some hard decisions. Jacob, you got to go. He will leave all his gear, won't he? Yeah, he will. Okay, Malice, you can stay. Mazuma, you've got to go as well. Broken hand, broken finger. We're making some guys redundant. We're downsizing. Gotta be super ruthless. Okay, we're down to 8 lads. Jelmar, the Daytailor. Please don't be too shit. Okay. Loyal is nice. His fatigue is good. His hit points are good. He could be a sword raider eventually. Look at this fatigue. Okay, Malice's fatigue will actually be better once his pierced chest heals up. There's got to be a way out of this. The fact that we have 4 pikes should not be underestimated. We can do work with those pikes. What kind of job do you have for us here? This is hunt down what is terrorizing. Pay us more, 860, but give me some time. I don't think we're ready for it just yet. I mean, with this group of 9 guys, good lord, if it's dire wolves, I shudder to think. And look at how hurt Robert Lefort is. Go like this, okay. So if it is dire wolves, you've got swords ready to go. If it's Nachtseers, you've got spears which you can whip out if you really have to. In fact, I've even got these goblin skewers just to help with the weight requirement a little bit. I don't think I can get any more boys in with this little bit of money. Oh, it was a tough decision, but you had to cut Jacob Flailmaster loose. However, it appears you should have consulted the rest of the men first, for none of them are happy with your choice. The mercenary had been in the company long enough to make friends, and even those who weren't close to him still felt as though his place in the battlefield ensured their own safety. They'll get over it. They'll have to. Tough decisions need to be made. Look at how unhappy these boys are. Rob Lefort is positively mutinous. We'll have a drink. We'll recover from our wounds. We'll go do that mission. It'll go very well. No one will get hurt. It'll be totally fine. I just want to see what this is. What I need, if I can get a... Nope, Greenskin Horde. Sometimes you get quite lucky and it gives you one of those escort the person to this place mission. Which is bloody great because you can avoid fights and get a lot of money. Would he actually leave with this stuff? And that hasn't really helped with anyone. Rob won't leave us. He's a stout lad. I'm totally happy to have the boys get drunk. Okay, Adelmar, good and cheap. Get in here. Carle, get in here. We're cutting it very, very fine. One more. Balder. Okay, so we've got 12 lads. Let's take a look at them and just try to figure out some way that I can get them on the field without getting murdered. Ooh, nice. Balder. Or death. Raider. I'm not exactly sure what Type of raider I'll make him. Carle, a dumb brawler with horrible stats. It's just a straight replacement. And Adelmar is superstitious and has terrible stat distribution. Oh, God. This map seed, man. Fucking brutal. Okay, so. Desperation time. Here's the play. You boys, just get up front. With spears. The back line are going to be naked because there's no one else who can wear armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll alternate between level 1s and level 2s. Now I've only got level 1s. Level 1, level 2, level 1, level 1, level 4, level 1, level 1. Am I nuts to do this? I think I am, but I don't see any other option. Okay, there must be another round shield here. Nope, no round shield. Certain traits you can get rid of. Superstitious, I don't think you can get rid of. Dumb can be removed. There's an event you get. Like if you have a historian or a monk can also do it. They can proc an event where they remove the stupidity. So in a word, yes you can. You can remove those negative traits. I don't suppose anyone on the back line has good enough ranged skill that I could justify giving them the crossbows. No. Okay. We've got 2 days worth of crowns. We can camp overnight and then go help in Finsterwalde. This is a last-ditch attempt at trying to get us back on track. Okay, who's still injured? Wilderick. Pierced leg muscles, injured shoulder. Let's take a look at this. 1 to 3 more days. Hit point wise, that's okay. Okay, 2 skulls. What have you got for us? Import, savory attention. Is it a delivery? Deliver to Finsterwalde. Perfect, because I want to go there anyway. Let's go do that mission. You haven't seen what? The removal of the dumb trait? I've seen it a couple times. You can also remove the insecure trait if you have one of your starting brothers. They can remove that. This Cruel Falchion is actually quite nice for someone who's really struggling with fatigue. Yeah, 48 death, but he's a level 1. Okay, boys, let's hunt down what's terrorizing, and pray that it's Noctes. If this is dire wolves, we're gonna get eaten. That's dire wolves, 10 of them. I'm quickly gonna fall back because no point in having spears up front. They're not gonna have time to get a spear wall down. And bear in mind that we don't have our archer, so it's not as though we can soften these things up as they approach us. But then again, it's dire wolves, you never have time. Oh, awesome. And this one gets to run straight into height advantage. And the majority of them are frenzied as well. Be brave, men. Good hit, Oakley. Griff. Good lad. Jalmar. No one's in range. I back all my guys in the front line here. And these fuckers attack so quick anyway. Taking height advantage there is worth it. Malice is going to be swarmed, but if he was... God, I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be pretty brutal. Come on, riposte. Go. That must be like 6 stacks of overwhelm. 8 stacks. 8 stacks of overwhelm on Malice Wonderland. Unbelievable. $45, $46. Great hit there, Jalmar. Yes, boys. Malice is so fucked. Look at this. 8 stacks of overwhelm. Unbelievable. Just shield up and get eaten by these fucking dire wolves. A lot of my lads don't have the fatigue to be able to go into riposte twice in a row. Almost. Fuck's sakes. He's gonna start panicking soon. How many stacks of overwhelm? It must be like 12 stacks of overwhelm. 7 stacks. I just... When these direwolves attack, it takes forever because they each attack 3 times. Alright, what's your best shot? 77, 77. Oh! So close. Damn it! It does only last a round, but still. It's pretty devastating. Oh, that's big. Come on. Oh, Malice. Rip Malice. Of course he goes berserk. God, I hate these things. It's so dangerous. Great hit. And the lads are so quickly exhausted. So close, almost. That one's still confident. It's going to eat our faces. It's going to be so bad. Oh, running away, eh? look on the bright side, at least he isn't going to rise up as a zombie. We should take a look at the list of deaths after this. I think I'm going to need the scroll wheel. There's going to be a lot of deaths. Oh, man. Yeah, off you go. I agree, Esko. The fact that we didn't get squad wiped is an achievement. Traumatized. Okay, can work again. We can work with that. He's not a happy guy. Look at his resolve. 19 resolve. Griff, the sword raider. Let's try and get you ready for the front line. Sergeant Oakley said we were going to make you a combination melee and ranged fighter. I'm going to try something different with him because he's going to be on the back line. I don't think I need to have the gigantic fatigue reserves because I'm going to give him very light armor. It is indeed. Inadvertently, it's becoming cripples and bastards. Look at that. Straight into, this is encouraging though. 80 resolve at level 3 is very impressive. Wilderick isn't that much worse. It's 75. I mean, unbelievably, this Oakley guy has come straight into 80 resolve. Very impressive. So much so that in fact I'm going to give him the Sergeant Sash when he hits level 4 and then he can start using Raider Troops. Wilderick's going to hit level 4 as well. At least I'm quite close to getting 2 of my lads back up to having a decent raise morale stat. So it could be worse. Could be way worse. I work for Royal Bank of Scotland. I'm in our anti-money laundering risk and controls department. We help set the risk appetite and control procedures for the bank. As boring as it sounds, I promise you it's way more boring. It's a grind and I fucking hate it, but you know, it's a job. You gotta do it. You gotta keep the lights on. I kind of want to alternate spears and swords. If I put spears on the ends, then I can put swords. Yeah, this should work. Hang on, here we go. Spear, sword, spear, sword, and spear. So I can maintain a decent spear wall at least. And all my sword users using arming swords. That's not bad at all. At least you got games. Yep, say that again. Okay. So it's nice that we made 860 crowns, but we got to subtract the cost of 30 tools from that. And on this map, 30 tools is, I don't know, like 1 million gold. For these guys on the back line, I'm not going to buy them any armor. I'm just going to back myself to be able to pick up armor for them in the field. An issue we have now is, look, we've got 12 guys, but not one of them can do any range damage whatsoever. So we are very much night fighters now. We don't have the ability to... If we have to fight like raiders with marksmen during the day, it's just straight death. It's not going to go well for us at all. Let's see if we can make some profit off this wood that we bought. Well, it doesn't say much for how good I am at my job. I don't seem to assess risk very well in this game. I'm actually wondering, I could just do some trading back and forth between these cities. I mean, I really want to buy all of these. We do need some time to heal up. So we'll take one stack of tools, go sell this salt, come back, buy that salt and sell it again. If I can buy wood there, sell it here, buy salt, sell it there. Yeah, and it's typical, the first time we actually get some cheap tools, we don't have the money to spare to be able to buy them. I'm going to try flip the salt and try and make some profit. Just as the market closes, obviously. I still need to defeat another mercenary company. Here's the plan. We hit one of these coastal cities like Thorm, go buy some nets, see if we can't find a small mercenary company. And also, look, all of these cities are no longer going to attack us on sight. Perfect. We'll switch jobs. What do you do, Griff? Nice bit of profit there. Don't you worry, bankrupt. RBS is losing money all by itself. We don't need help losing money. Let's go achieve an ambition. I mean, we've always got to keep looking at one disaster at a time, but... Oh, now the prices have gone... They're skyrocketed. Fuck my life. Anyway, 248 is actually manageable. So this is a 3-skull hunt down what's terrorizing. We just saw how tough it was fighting against wolves. The mushrooms, you activate them, and then you do plus 40% damage for 3 turns. And then after those 3 turns, you get the sick debuff. Okay. Ooh, Nachters. How many? 21 of them. Isn't this what's... This must be what's hunting... What is terrorizing. We could do that. I mean... If you go straight spears, we saw how effective that was against these things. But unfortunately, Malice is too badly hurt. Okay, Oakley. Be brave, my man. Why not put someone more experienced in the front line? Look, it's all level 1s and level 2s. Fuck me. Rob Lafort, you've got that flank. I'm tempted to accept that mission and see if it makes us hunt these down. I mean, so what happens if it's not? If it's a separate group? We allied to Schneefels already, so... What do you guys reckon? Do we go accept that mission and hopefully it makes us kill these Nachters, which we can kill, by the way? Just my concern is it says hunt down what's terrorizing, it's a separate group, and it's... You know what? I think we're already allied with them. So... I'm all ears. What are you prepared to pay? Pay us more. 1,500. It's not that group, really? Oh, Jesus. It's a separate group. We're gonna slaughter these fuckers. We're gonna get them. I'm gonna get him! And one thing I always forget to do when I'm fighting against Nachters, I should actually start the fight not with my shield out. So I can do extra damage when I'm stabbing. Because I can always whip out the shield on the second turn once they've defeated the spear wall. I don't think they spawn when you take the quest. I think there's an existing group that you then go out and hunt. But what do I know? I know nothing, apparently. I was just hoping this was the group that they would want us to go hunt down, but clearly not. the only saving grace about fighting these things is that they will reliably run into the spear wall. Tonight we dine on Nachtseerfleisch. I smell man flesh.
What about their legs? I don't need them.
Oh, lads, that's not how the plan is supposed to go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Promote that man, Yusuf. You're a beast. Spear beast. We gotta hunt down his ear. Oakley is getting slightly swarmed. Oh, for fuck's sake. Collet. Oh, boys, so much for our spear wall. Good shot. Yes, we're not done yet, lads. Yes, feel my blade, taste steel. Oh, they didn't like that, did they? They didn't like that one bit. Fuck the spear wall, get in there, stab them in their stupid faces. Yes, lads. Oh god, I'm getting a bit bloodlusty. Like, rah! Get him! Shit! Oh, thank god. See, that one went there and didn't get to eat it. If this one got to move there, it could have eaten that corpse. Yes! I'm definitely going berserk and I'm loving it. Kill! Oh yes, headshot with a two-handed axe. Well, you know what? Like, this campaign is pretty much over anyway. We've got a whole bunch of level 1s. We're essentially starting with a fresh group of lads. We may as well just go for the spear tactic, what are they called again? The hoplite build? I mean, why not? Everything else we've tried hasn't worked. Oh yeah. We are going to get nice level ups for this. This is just the kind of mission we needed. But then again, this isn't even what we're supposed to be hunting down. There could still be a group of like 15 dire wolves waiting for us. All we can hope for is another big group of Nachtseers. Evening, Frothy. We sure do. It is what is needed against these buggers. It is known. Stab these fuckers with spears. None of them are going to escape. Catch them, boys. None of these fuckers leave here alive. Okay, maybe that one leaves here alive. Fine. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 level ups. Speaking of which, the list of names is officially at 0, and there's two guys waiting to be named. So if you're watching now and you want to get involved, let me know. None shall pass. Out of interest, our daily rate is 144. I want to see if it calculates it before or after you do the level up. I suspect it is before. Drunk monk? Certainly. So hang on, let's see. Let's slow down. So next is Drunk Monk. Then Frothy DV. Varshoon. Death, the Raider. What a great name. Death. Just Death. Oh, he's a lovely bouncy boy. What shall we name him? Death. Destroyer of worlds. Oh, he was so serious. +3, very nice. +3. Sweet. Okay, I don't have to touch his resolve again. His resolve is totally fine. You're a replacement. To get fast adaption. Adelmar, replacement. Fast adaption. That's salty, salty +1. Okay, I think those of you who've already had a name, you may as well. I'll allow you to join again. So Thesmar, I'll take Thesmar. Adelmar is one of the guys I need to rename. So let's go with Drunk Monk. Hang on, if I'm going to call anyone Drunk Monk, I want to see if maybe one of these guys actually has the Drunkard perk. Quickly want to check if I can find a drunkard here. There we go. Oh, Rob Lafort's already taken, unfortunately. From the new guys, maybe there's a drunkard? No. Brelbart. Wieldrich, the banner boy, I need you to take anticipation. Griff, the sword raider. Albinoku, the replacement. Look, replacements hitting level 3 is quite big for them because of the double level up. I mean, look at the difference. Still only 56 accuracy though, at level 3. That's pretty awful. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, guys. If you haven't got your name in yet, you will. Guys are dying so quickly in this campaign. Malice Wonderland, the Axe Raider. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to take Fortified Mind just to offset his horrible resolve. He's almost ready to get back on the front line. Well, look, I gotta say, these pikes that we have, the pikes are doing work. Long may they continue to do work. I guess, wait a second. I mustn't forget that I still need to go hunt down what's terrorizing. So we'll take out swords and spears on these lads. Okay, and then you guys on the back here, you can use spears as well. First 65 is a bit low, 62 is even lower, 63 is a bit better, 53, oh no, that is no bueno. Okay, boys. Banter fodder, you're almost too afraid to ask. So what's happened recently? This is what's happened. Game is hard. Let's go through the list. Elder, JP Source, C, Jen, Bastardface, Horst, Halston, Jeb, Rogaldorn, of no consequence, Fredo, Lofric, Alex Nesterov, Picasso, Cyberfed, Wonderjaw, Rossmaster, Jestifer, Lord Scolder, Michael Stubbs, Alvarin, Wilfred, and Zumba's Liar. I was still renaming some boys here. Hang on. Robert Carlay. So this is Drunk Monk. Well, if you guys want to get a chance, you can take your chance in the meat grinder that is this campaign. Strax is taken, Frothy is taken, Albinoku is taken, Jalmar is not taken. Who's next? Frothy DV is taken, so Vorshoon. Ramadi, there's always time for more. There's always more offerings that we can make to Dovecool. So the list is pretty short now. The list is Thesmar, Browbart, and then whatever you want to get in. So just to show this to you visually, so here's the list. Look at all those names crossed out. We're on to like page 2 of the list. So we're going to hunt down what's terrorizing Schneefels in a second. Should I use just your name like that? Ramadi Redleg. Okay, lads. Hang on, that's not right. Who should be carrying that battle standard? Bam, you should be carrying the battle standard. Okay, lads, let's go hunt down what's terrorizing here, and let's pray. Pray to Dovecool that it's more Nachtseers and not wolves. Dogs of War, don't you maybe want to hang around, help us with this? Come on, Nachtseers, don't be direwolves. Please don't be direwolves. Please don't be direwolves. Scary. If we can pull this off, it's 1,500 gold crowns. Whatever it is, look, if it's direwolves, we'll get their attention and we'll... It's Nachtseers. 19 of them. Okay, hang on, and then I'm going to put you off to the side, so... Rayleigh Silvers. The historian. Form up, boys. I actually like this alternating. I don't think it's particularly necessary to get everybody with a spear wall up front. Actually, you know that? Fuck that. The backline, I'm confident that my backline will be able to hold. I believe in you, boys. You backline lads. You brave, brave boys. And finally now, I get to remember to not start with my shield equipped. That reminds me, a kite shield just wastes your fatigue. Isn't there like a spare round shield here somewhere? So what I'm hoping is that this is going to be the most effective spear wall we've ever had. We will of course go to the shields once the spear wall gets broken. But let's at least get the extra damage from double grip as they crash into our spear wall. Sorry, bastard face. Actually, you might be around, bastard face. You probably died pretty recently. Yeah, sorry, buddy. But I hate to break it to you, dying in this campaign is what everyone's doing. It's really, really tough. Malice, you know what? Okay, yeah, so keep a spear wall until they break the spear wall, then go to sword and shield. Okay, lads, this is going to be big. Sorry for the quick break, but I really want a cup of coffee. Give me 2 minutes, I'll be very quick. I'm just going to boil a bit of water, I'll be right back, and we're going to slaughter these Nachtseers and get this campaign back on track. I mean, look at this. We're going to get 1,500 gold if we can pull this off. Okay, we've had a coffee break. Now it's a Nachtseer slaughtering break. It's on slightly hilly terrain, so if we're even more fortunate, we can maybe get some high ground. Perfect! There's a couple of tier 2 Nachtseers, which is kind of scary. We just wiped out 21 of the fuckers. 19 shouldn't be that bad, but you should kind of count these as like 2 because they're so much stronger. I'm very confident our spear wall is going to hold out because we've got a height advantage. If all goes well, this should be glorious. 4 of the fuckers are tier 2. Look at this now. So now he's doing 37 to 43 damage. 55 accuracy, plus 20, plus 10 for height advantage, so plus 30. So 86% chance to land a stab if they run into him. Okay, boys. None shall pass. Hold the line. Hold! Oh, and the first stab misses. God damn it, death. Look, the extra damage is noticeable, but the spear wall is not holding. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, boys! No, we're all dead. We're all dead. We're choking with height advantage. Okay, the northern flank of the battle is holding. And Vorshun can't hit anyone from there. Neither can Albinoku, because of the height advantage now my backline can't attack. Fuck's sakes. Do I even use AP to get my shield out? Do I just back myself to kill these fucking things? Look, 93% chance to hit. I gotta get the shield out. Yes, well stabbed. The problem is now a bunch of these lads are going to get a feed. Yeah, I need to move Rob forward here, unfortunately, just to stop them from eating this one. Actually, no. Drunk Monk is holding that corpse there. Be brave, Rob. So we managed to kill 6 of them in the first turn. The problem we have here is there's at least 1 that can get a feed immediately, maybe 2. Why potato bag armor in the back line? Because we just don't have any better armor to give them. Things have not been going well for the crows. Fuck, that's 5 of the big boys to deal with now. Oh yes, Drunk Monk. God damn it. I do think I'll do this again. This is now going to become standard operating procedure when I'm against these Nachtseers, starting without a shield. I think it was pretty noticeable, the extra damage that they did. I mean, it's 25% extra damage. It's very noticeable. Is he standing on a corpse? I think he is. Fuck. Damn. See, this one's going to get a feed and then he's going to become a level 3. At least he's surrounded, so I should be able to take this one down pretty quick. Yeah, that one's an issue. I could try and knock him away. No, I can't. Shit. That's a level 3, and that's going to be a level 3. No, it won't. Okay, we've saved ourselves from one of them. Rob, get your shield out. At least now maybe my backline can get stuck in and actually do something. This is bad. Isn't it funny how this is only 19 of them, but this is way more difficult than the 21 that we had to fight. And it just turned out that way because of how the height advantage that I thought was going to be so good for us has not actually worked out in our advantage because our backline couldn't get damage down. I should have foreseen that. Yusuf, there's actually no point in getting your shield up, even if you could, because he's just going to eat you anyway. Fuck's sake. I hate to say it, Yusuf, but it doesn't look good for you. Ooh. Ow! Ow! Jesus. Rip. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh, gee, I didn't even know he was... Fuck, I wasn't even noticing that one. Ah. Yeah, you're probably right, Frothy. You're right. I should have moved all the way up, put my spear wall up there and had the pikes there. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, so this one's probably going to eat Wilderich, and then this one will become a level 3 and then swallow Vorshun. Okay, there's only 3 of them left. It says 4, but the other one's fleeing, so... Oh, I need that to hit. I need that X damage. He's running away. Wait, like this one ate someone. If he runs away, then the person who he swallowed is obviously gonna die. Oh, no way. He's fleeing. Yo, get him! He swallowed one of our lads. Don't let him escape. I've never seen them do that before. That's crazy. Imagine if they swallow someone and then run away with them. Thanks for the follow, Sleepy Mocha. Welcome to Camelot. Normally I'd say it's a silly place, but as you can see now in this campaign, it's a very dangerous place. Get him, boys. Stab him. Stab him up, but good. Do I have the soundtrack? I think I do. I bought the supporters edition, so I imagine I would do. The soundtrack is great. Thank God he's running away. If they stood and fight, they would do so much more damage to us. Oh, look at that damage. It is a stabby place. Get decapitated! Ah! Ah! Fully going bloodlust. So we might do this with only one fatality, which in the greater scheme of things is actually fine. Come on, 1 or 2 more hits. Here we go. Whew. Raid boss down, boys. Raid boss is down. One little bogey. Get him. That's indeed. Let's hope for brain damage. Somehow we have to work out how to do a brain damage emote. Probably just a picture of my face, and then everyone will know. look at Drunk Monk. That doesn't look good. It's over. So rip Yusuf. Thank you for your service, Yusuf. Scratch another name off the list. Damn it. Now we are officially out of armor for the front line. Not good. Actually, no, Malice, you're supposed to be a frontliner. Okay, never mind then. Yep. Well, Yusuf, let's see how many kills you got. I think you at least took a few down to hell with you. Console yourself with that. I think you would have earned your place in Valhalla. Now let me just make sure I don't have any weapon specialists who aren't using the wrong weapon. No, because everyone is so low level. Like if we take a step back and zoom out from the campaign and look at the state of my group. Level 4, level 2, 5, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3s and 2s. The highest is level 5. It's day 93 and the highest I have is level 5. How many deaths? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 deaths. 2 dozen deaths. Yusuf, you didn't die instantly. You survived for over a week and you got 7 kills in 5 battles. That's respectable. A successful hunt indeed. Sweet, that's below cost price. That's below cost price. I need some armor, I need something. And Yusuf was supposed to be the sergeant that I had. No, Oakley's supposed to be the sergeant. He's supposed to be on the back line. Well, we still have the pike, so we need to get a fresh body in. Welcome, men. Come and join the crows. You'll be totally fine. It's one of the safest people. Ooh, that's actually pretty horrible. This is just awful. We don't have anything to hand out to them. It's just no good gear. And in terms of our utility, I don't have any axes. I've only got one two-handed axe. Oh, it doesn't say total deaths up top? Okay, I shouldn't have bothered counting it all then. Yeah, 24 men have fallen. Wow. True. Even writing replacements, it seems like a waste of time these days. So, Erling. Who's next? Thesmar. Good luck, Thesmar. Let's hope you make it out of a week. So we've been fighting a lot of Nachters, just getting some money in. What is this? All over the place. How much are we talking? I accept. We need to get our hands on 35 heads. How do we do that? And we need to defeat another mercenary company. I think we got patrol around here and just hope we can find something out in the open. I mean, wouldn't it have been great if we had just been given this patrol now and we walked into those two groups of Nachters? That would just be amazing. I've got 12 recruits. Okay, at least we've got 13 days worth of money, 5 days worth of provisions. Tools are a bit low. This is how bad it's getting. I'm actually having to buy basic leather armor. Okay, so I still wanted to patrol down to Horum to go buy some fishing nets. There was another thing I did differently on my offline campaign. I was lucky to have 2 fishing villages quite near my starting zone, and I literally spent like 500 gold every month just buying fishing nets like you can't believe. Come on, Noctiers. Come on, Noctiers. Die wolves. 6 of them. It's 6 heads. We kill. We get them. I do hate fighting direwolves, but actually fighting them in the forest can help because you can use the terrain to funnel them. It does feel like day one. We've actually got a fresh start. Look at it that way. It's totally fresh start. And none of them look like they're frenzied, so there is that at least. Hit, Albinoku. Whoopsie, he didn't go into riposte. Let's hope they go straight into our front line and don't try and loop around the south. Yes, riposte. Oh, 47% clutch hit by Vorshun. He's good with that axe. He's done work with it. Yes, kill them. Slay. God damn it, death. That was a dodgy little fucker, that wolf. If you shield wall, are you going to have enough fatigue? 20 plus 45. No, you won't. Okay, just go for double swing. Yes, Griff. Haha, Vorshun. I'm gonna have to make him an axe specialist. This dude is just amazing with an axe. Well fought, men. Well fought. 6 heads down, 29 more to go. Death, the raider. Okay, I think I can leave your resolve where it is for a bit. Oh, these are some salty rolls. Hold out. Oakley, level 4 sergeant. Ready the troops. And I can move them to the back line pretty soon. Once one of these guys is in a spot where they can get up front. Who's got the highest accuracy? Actually, Griff should now switch with Oakley. I need some proper armor for you. Strux the replacement. +3 is very nice there. +4 is excellent. His hit points are an issue. Let's hope for a big roll here on hit points. +4, beautiful. +4, beautiful. +3. See, by going fast adaptation into gifted, you can actually get a decent little fighter. And then at the next level, he'll take backstabber. I'm almost at the point where I'm hoping to feel optimistic again about this campaign. The Cool Eagle, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Camelot. Which is a silly place. Okay, so we've explored here. Let's hope we can find a nice big zombie patrol here in the lair of the outcast. Just out of interest, we can take a little peek what's in there. Oh my word. A necromancer, a plethora of Wiedergängers, and many armored. That's actually disappointing, because if we hadn't had such a horrible campaign the way we were, if we were like loaded and ready to go, with our 3 archers, with our guys on the front line with armor, we could go in there, just slaughter the necromancer, and then cut up the zombies. I think I might still have a tailor. Nope, he died. In fact, do I have any of my starting companions? I don't. None of the starting companions are still alive. Wow. Game is hard. We need tools. 202 gold, nice. It's pretty cheap. Meat grinder, you can say that again. Dare I even look at some recruits? Let's take a look at who we got. Look, on the plus side, I think we've managed to get rid of all the guys who desperately, had to be replaced. So someone like Malice, if I just keep him right next to the banner, that'll offset his horrible resolve. He's getting +8, so that's 30 something. It's still quite low. I'm just looking at everyone now. None of them seem to have permanent injuries that are going to make them completely unusable. Level 4, level 5, level 2, level 3. You know what? Once we get these level 3, everybody up front, the replacements up to, let's say, level 4. So my replacements will then have fast adaptation, gifted, and backstabber. At that point, we can hopefully go fight some raiders and maybe get some heavy armor. It's going to be difficult, but it's the kind of thing we have to do. Be optimistic, do something big and ambitious like that. What? Mazuma's replacement has injuries proved too much. The man didn't die, but in your mind he might as well have, for he was no longer fit for combat. God damn it, Malice. Yeah, morale is quite low. You know what? We've got 6 days. I don't want to go straight back to Schneefels. I want to see if there's time. Go to Horum, buy some nets. Maybe run into something that's patrolling here. Maybe if we can find a mercenary company that we can take out. I mean, this ambition has completely fallen on the back burner, and I certainly don't feel like I should cancel it because morale is so low already. If we cancel that ambition, it's going to be disastrous for us. Verdun, yeah, well, this is like the battle at Ypres. Fucking slogging in the mud. Absolute nightmare. I'm just going past Sinner's Den. I'm hoping to find a group of patrolling zombies. Oh my word. Horrible. Been very unlucky with the patrols. It feels like there's less patrols out in the world. I don't know if that's something that is inexpert as opposed to veteran, because it felt like maybe it's just me remembering things differently, but on my previous campaigns there was no shortage of patrols being sent out from the ruins. So we know that in here there's a whole bunch of zombies plus ghosts. It's way too much for us. Bear in mind, we don't have a single archer. Some thugs, a few marksmen, some raiders, and a leader. Perfect. We'll fight them at night. They just keep slaughtering trading caravans. Just give them the runaround. How many marksmen? It's only a few, so it's some of them. What sucks is I don't have any nets to help pacify the bandit leader. At least we have decent weapons. I mean, there is that. Yes, brigands, keep following us. It'll be getting dark soon. I'm pretty sure we can take them. It's the fact that there are those thugs there that's really going to help us. I mean, a third of that is thugs. It's like 5 or 6 of them are thugs. Actually, can I quickly pop into horror mode? Maybe get my hands on some nets? Fishing nets? Oh, yes. Precious, precious fishing nets. That's going to help us a lot. Okay, boys, here we go. Here's where we get ourselves a suit of big armor. But is it nighttime yet? It is. Okay, good. But they got the attack on us. Let's hope our forces aren't all out. Okay, good. What's horrible is we're going to have to advance into this. And they've got 2 tier 2 crossbows. And on the downside, the guys on the back lines, if they take 1 or 2 crossbow bolts, they're just dead. What I did screw up was I forgot to give the kite shields to my front line. I'm just going to have to hope for a bit of luck. And that these crossbows need to miss. We've been so lucky this campaign. I'm sure it'll be totally fine. Oh god, that marksman has height advantage. Was so fucked. And what? He's not even wearing good armor. Oh. This is going to be a bloodbath for us. Well, on the plus side, we've got a bunch of very low-level lads, so they're easy to replace, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, there you go. There you go, Frothy. Oh, God. Bandit marksman. There you go. Rip Frothy. 2 crossbow bolts. Dead. Fucking brutal. Yes. Follow me, men. Your death means nothing. You are completely replaceable. Forward. Operation Meat Shield, engage. Oh my god. Not even their throwing weapons are actually landing. Oh. And this piece of shit is confident. Nice shield, nerd. I need his armor, but trying to think that I'm going to stab him is wildly over-optimistic. Exactly. You're all hopeless. You are all literally the worst. Oh my god, Strax. Now forward to your inevitable and pointless deaths. You shall fight them on the beaches. Okay, Rob Lafort not going down without a fight. Like it, like it. You shall fight them on the beaches. You shall fight them on the plains. You shall never prevail. You will be murdered. What do I do with Malice? I kind of want to get him down to the south here. No, so you know what it is. We're going to go for the future armor tactic, where we know that they have a preset kill limit. So we'll just keep throwing bodies at them until they reach their kill limit, and then they'll shut down. And once we do that, this whole deck of cards will come down like a stack of dominoes. Checkmate. The fact that I can't get to these crossbowmen is just that's what's going to happen every turn. We're just going to be eating crossbow bolts. Oh, Jesus. And we're outnumbered, so it's not like I can get around them and get into melee range of their crossbowmen. I don't think there was a kennel anywhere where I could have got dogs, but even if I got dogs, the dogs would just attack the raiders in the front line anyway, so... The only way we could have dealt with these marksmen was if we could have outshot them. And it just so happens we don't have any archers. Well... If you all know me, very stubborn. I tend to keep going right until the horrible, gruesome end. Ouch! Okay, Strax, rip Strax. 49%, 54, 49. Haha! For Shun with the decapitation! Strax, take someone down with you. God damn it! Hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Good hit, Eldrich. Rip. Rip. Crossbows, you gotta love them. Also, bandit marksman, even at night. I don't really care. It's no problem. Oh, damn it, for Shun. I would legitimately like to know what the attack value rating is on marksman. Honestly, I think it's about 90. It's really, I know it's really high. We could actually work it out. Hang on. We'll let one of them shoot. We'll see what the numbers description is. We'll try to work it out. But that morale is breaking here is horrible. Oakley, you just got to keep tanking. I need one of those shots to hit. Well struck, drunk monk. Whether it ultimately matters or not, we'll see. Oh, god damn it. Oh, what? And then he recovers from his panic. Perfect. Just perfect. Oh yeah, there you go. Keep missing, you piece of shit. Work, Oakley. Raise that morale. Oh, god damn it, for schön. Yes. Albinoku with the fucking plays. Is it even worth still stabbing? Yes, it is. This guy, the robber baron, is just going to slaughter all of us. I don't quite know what my options are against him. Oh, now this dickhead's back. Griff! Get back in there, Griff. And still, I just have to keep eating crossbow bolts. Oh, so scary. Oh, Jesus, look at all the arrows on the field behind us. Good dodging, Wildrick. Awesome. Just ignore him for this turn, at least. Oh, so, okay, you lads have to try get around here. Worth a try. Oh, actually, that was not what I should have done. Whoopsie. Strings, drunk monk. He's riposting, so just rest for a turn. Rip. That was a lot of damage. I think I might want to go to my shield here for Wildrick. God damn it. 8 turns, we've just been eating crossbow bolts every turn. Oh, good God. I actually don't think we win this one. I think this is a lost fight. Yep, lost fight. Oh, I should have raised morale. What the fuck am I thinking? Come on, a couple more hits on this guy. Oh, fuck, he's riposting. God damn it. Well, one more turn and these guys should be out of bolts. And they shouldn't be able to shoot at us anymore, unless they have a second quiver of arrows. Crossbow bolts. Six lads left. Fucking outnumbered. Too exhausted to... Oh, he doesn't even have raised morale. Shot, drunk monk. Can this fucking guy die already? Off goes his head. Yeah, these marksmen are just too much for us. Looks like it, yeah. Yep, this is the end. It's the end of the crows. Drunk monk did indeed do work. Sadly, it's all for naught. Voshun's had enough, he's cheesing it. These fucking marksmen. Oh, there we go. Erupt. Well fought, men. I'm proud of you. You did all you could. Well, look, to be fair, we did make it to day 93, so and as badly as things have gone, and the War Pigs, I love that. That's the name of the next group. I love the War Pigs, and we can use that banner with a boar on it. Awesome. So, as bad as it's gone and as horribly as I've played, I still think surviving 90 days on Expert is something to be proud of. Vorshun, you're the lone survivor. Look at that. Oh my word. That's actually what I was thinking. So let me rip up the list, and then on the next list, Vorshun will be the first. Vorshun will be the first name, and then I can start taking names for everybody else. Brutal. Fucking brutal. I should actually, if I'd known... Oh man. If I'd known how bad I would do overall in Battle Brothers, and how, you know, how many seasons there would be, I wouldn't actually call it 21 points. Jesus Christ, that's embarrassing. When you took over the Crows, it was a mere handful of men scrambling to survive. Now it's more akin to a boisterous business adventure. But staying the business of killing was never your goal in life. With enough money, you retired away and left the company in charge of Vorshun Sword Raider, one of your most trusted men. Fortunately, your successors didn't quite have the knack for keeping the men safe. Last you heard, they took contract after contract, forever seeking more and more crowns with no regard for their own safety. This aggressive pursuit of the coin eventually led to the company's destruction in a battle between noble houses. Well, not technically. Despite the Crow's reputation, a noble baron had no problem using it as bait to draw out a much larger force. Thankfully, a few men did manage to retire just before this battle. But that's just business for mercenaries. Some make it, some don't. No company lives forever, and fewer yet will see so much as a line of mention in the history books. You plan to comfortably live out the rest of your days and hope those who survived their time in cell sorting do the same. Well up, Martin. Okay, let's start taking names for Season 10. So, Sir_Audi. Yeah, we retired the last one at least. Try some scenarios. Olaf the Hairy. Got him. Should we just go through all the scenarios? Because I don't want to start the next season immediately. The thing is, I want it to be a separate VOD, and I think I need to have, to be not streaming for like half an hour before YouTube will start cutting it up into a separate VOD. Or 10 minutes. It's 9:30, so we can still do a bit more. Why not just go through all the scenarios? Should see try hands 1. Oh god, look at this. Okay, this should be easy enough. This Ragnar has actually got a noble sword. What the hell? Get on with it. Look, lads, if you want me to jump straight into Season 10, I just need to stop streaming for just as long enough to get YouTube to cut off this VOD and start processing it. I can do that now, but then I need to just go offline for, let's say, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then that should be enough. I don't want to happen what happened the other night, where if I stop following Timberwolves, thanks for the follow, for just a few minutes, then YouTube will put it all together into one VOD. And I don't want the start of Season 10 to be at the end of another VOD. Sadly, yes, Bosco. Oh, get wrecked. I'm amazing. How good am I? Okay, boys, so it seems like you want me to start a new run. So, go and grab a cup of coffee. You guys go to the bathroom if you need to. It is 9:30. 10 minutes. We're back in 10 minutes and Season 10 will start. So far, the names we've got for Season 10, Vorshun, Sarodi, and Olaf the Hairy. Let's reconvene in 10 minutes and Season 10 will get underway. The War Pigs. I'm putting it here at the top of the list. War Pigs. I do Stardog. Stardog 765. Olaf the Hairy. Okay, everyone. Thanks very much for watching. I should be back in 10 minutes.